Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. In today's City Drive, we're in Slidell, Louisiana in St. Tammany Parish on the north shore of Lake Pontchartrain. Slidell had an estimated population of 27,711 as of 2018. The town was founded in 1882 and 1883 during construction of the New Orleans and Northeastern Railroad, which connected New Orleans, Louisiana and Meridian, Mississippi. The town was named in honor of American politician and Confederate ambassador to France, John Slidell, and officially chartered by the Louisiana State Legislature in 1888. Here we begin to get into the downtown area of Slidell, locally known as Olde Towne, beginning with Brock Elementary School on the left. At the corner of Carey and Robert Streets, a local landmark is KY's Olde Towne Bicycle Shop, which is actually a seafood and sandwich shop in a building dating back to 1902. Also on the left, mid-block, is the historic Arcade Theater. This facility is now a modern venue for weddings, receptions, and special events. At Carey and Cousin Street are two of Slidell's nightclubs, Heidelberg's and Electric Avenue. Old Town Slidell is known for its nightlife. On the left is the Slidell Technology and Cultural Arts Center. This building houses the city attorney and prosecutor, building permits, engineering and planning, and cultural and public affairs departments. Just to the left on 2nd Street is City Hall and Slidell's Municipal Auditorium. On the right at this corner is the Olde Towne Soda Shop. block here is a heavy concentration of antiques dealers. Now we're going to turn onto Front Street, which carries US Highway 11 as well as US 190 business after we cross Fremont Avenue. Straight ahead on the other side of Front Street is the Slidell train station, which was built in 1913 for the use of the New Orleans and Northeastern and New Orleans Great Northern Railroads. The station is currently served by one Amtrak train, the Crescent, which runs between New Orleans and New York City. The depot was donated to the city in 1996. It was substantially renovated with a grant from the Louisiana Department of Transportation and Development with funds received from the federal government under the Intermodal Surface Transportation Efficiency Act of 1991. It currently houses an art gallery, the Slidell Cultural Center, and an American-style hamburger restaurant named Times Grill. We turn right onto Sergeant Alfred Street, formerly 3rd Street, with Slidell Junior High on our left. The street was named for Sergeant Earl Alfred, who earned a place in Slidell history in 1970 when he became the city's first black police officer. But today Alfred is remembered for a far more somber reason. He's the only Slidell police officer to be killed in the line of duty. He was shot and killed in 1975 while responding to a robbery call at a jewelry store. A 20-year-old store employee who the suspect stabbed 22 times managed to crawl to Sergeant Alfred's patrol car and call for help. The 26-year-old suspect was apprehended, convicted of murder, and sentenced to life in prison. Sergeant Alfred had served with the Slidell Police Department for 5 years and was survived by his wife, 2 daughters, and a son. As of 2015, the entirety of 3rd Street is named, by ordinance, Sergeant Alfred Drive, although the most recently renamed section between Michigan Avenue and Fremont Avenue is signed Sergeant Alfred Street. On the left is the Slidell Police Department, and behind that is the City Court of Slidell. One of the unusual things I've noticed about this area over the years is the transition from a small town urban setting to rural over the course of a couple of blocks. You'd never know that the city government complex is just a few blocks from here. Ahead at the end of Dewey Drive is the Possum Hollow Park, which features tree-lined green space with 2 softball fields, 2 multi-use fields, and a rentable picnic pavilion. Here, the landscape starts to resemble more of a suburban setting, so we'll go a little more into the history of Slidell. Around 1910, Slidell began a period of economic and industrial growth. A large creosote plant was built, and Slidell became home to the Fritz Salmon Brickyard, a major producer of bricks, later renamed to St. Joe Brick. A lumber mill and shipyard were also built. In 1915, the creosote plant burned to the ground, killing 55 workers and 3 firefighters. The plant was rebuilt on Bayou Lane, closer to a water source and a fire station. Eventually, creosote polluted the bayou, a source of drinking water for many of Slidell's residents. The creosote plant was abandoned in 1986 and became an EPA Superfund site. The canal was dredged and waste incinerated until completion of the cleanup in 1996. At that time, a boat launch was built and Heritage Park was constructed on the former site. With the advent of the U.S. space program in the 1960s, NASA opened the Michoud Assembly Facility in New Orleans, the John C. Stennis Space Center in nearby Bay St. Louis, Mississippi, and a NASA Computer Center on Gauze Boulevard here in Slidell. This nearly tripled Slidell's population over 10 years, and the city became a major suburb of New Orleans. Following the construction of Interstate 10, Interstate 59, and Interstate 12, which all intersect right here in Slidell, Slidell became a major crossroads for those traversing the Gulf states. The National Weather Service forecast office for the New Orleans and Baton Rouge area is also in Slidell. Slidell is the headquarters for Vesco Tennis Courts, a privately held firm specializing in construction of hard surfaces for outdoor sports facilities. The city hosts several Mardi Gras parade crews each carnival season. On August 29, 2005, Slidell suffered extensive damage from Hurricane Katrina as the storm made final landfall. Parts of the city experienced a storm surge in excess of 10 feet. The unincorporated areas of St. Tammany Parish to the south and east, often considered parts of Slidell, experienced a storm surge of 13 to 16 feet. In Slidell, the median cost of a home is $157,000 and median rent is just under $1,000. We conclude our city drive here. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to help support our channel, please check out our merchandise at 504roadtrips.spreadshirt.com. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, post a comment, subscribe, share and follow us on social media, and join us for our next 504 road trip.